The Guyana Sugar Corporation Guysuco was prevented from transferring lands to the Sugar Welfare Fund due to taxes owed to the Guyana Revenue Authority and the local Neighborhood Democratic Council. This hindered Guysuco from getting its compliance and as a consequence prevented more than 50 homeowners from receiving their certificates of ownership. When those concerns were raised with the government in a collaborative approach, taxes from GRA were waived and a limited certificate of compliance was issued, paving the way for the preparation of the certificates of 53 land titles. Only 45 persons received those titles on Wednesday, with outstanding paperwork at the land registry stalling the remaining 8. During a sample ceremony, Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs Anil Nandlal said it was part of the government's broad home ownership agenda to ensure that these land issues are sorted. He said, as simple as the activity is, it was major for families whose ownership of lands have now been recognized and legitimized.
It certifies you in law as the owner of that property. And nobody can take it away from you unless you have acquired it by fraud. That's the only way you can lose your title. Even the government, no matter how powerful any president think or any government feel, they can't take away your title. The previous government tried to do that to many people, and we took them to court and we won every single case. Once the law is there and the Constitution is there, your title is protected. And it is that protection that you pass on to generations. And it is that title that you can take to the commercial banks and you can lodge it there as collateral and borrow money to build or to send your children for education or whatever endeavors you wish to pursue.
The newsroom caught up with some of the recipients of the land titles who spoke about how relieving it was to finally receive their certificates of ownership.
It's years since my husband get the land from Guysuco, and we build and then we come in and we live. But I'm really glad that now that we have the title of it, you know. Because that's the most important thing, knowing that you live from a land and it's not yours.
Okay.
So I'm really glad.
Yeah, we have a title and we wait long years for the title, and now we get a title.
You know how many years you were waiting?
Long, 20 years or so.
Right. During that period, you faced any particular challenge?
No.
Nobody never come and try to put you off the land or anything?
No.
It's my daughter really by the land, and she gone outside for do a scholarship. So I had to make authorization for do it for uplift the title.
But how does that make you feel? How long do you own the land for personally?
Actually, but nearly about 6 years.
Were you worried at any point that you wouldn't get this type of documentation to show
Well,
ownership?
I was, because the guy did. So I was studying like if I'm not getting it. But the paper where we back at the liar is valid.
For the newsroom, Kurt Campbell.